viewers. Today I will be walking you through Classflow. Classflow is a lesson delivery software for teachers with interactive touchboards. In order to use Classflow, you must create an account. As a teacher, you must choose to create a teacher account. To create your teacher account, first choose a username that will be easy to remember. Be sure to choose an appropriate username, as this is what your students will see you as. Next, enter your first and last name, email address, and a password you'll easily remember. If you would like to receive informational emails, check the first box. Then check the second box to show you have read the terms and conditions. Finally, check the "I'm not a robot" box before clicking Sign Up. After you create a teacher account, you will be taken to your Classflow homepage. From here, you will have the option to use the most basic function, which is the instant whiteboard at the top right-hand corner of the page. Inside the instant whiteboard, you have the ability to choose a pen from the right-hand side of the page. This allows you to write or draw on the white screen provided. You can either draw directly from your computer or use the interactive pens from the Promethean board. An advanced function within this instant whiteboard is the ability to add your students to the lesson. The students on their own devices will type in the code provided at the top right-hand corner of the screen. They will be allowed access to the presentation on their own device. In order to share with the class the changes made to the instant whiteboard, you must click the Send button on the right-hand side of the page. To leave the instant whiteboard and return to the home page, click the Exit button located at the top left corner. The next function I will be going through is how to create your own lesson. First, go to My Resources at the top of the page. When you are in My Resources, you have the option to choose a lesson you have already created or edit this lesson and present it to the class. You also have the option to create a new lesson. To do this, click the New button that is highlighted in blue at the top left. This will open a drop-down menu. This drop-down menu gives you many options. To create a new lesson, select Lesson. This will bring you to the Lesson Builder page. Before you start creating your lesson, you must fill out the required fields. Then click Save. Now we can start creating our lesson. Similar to other presentation programs, at the top of our screen, we have many functions within our toolbar. When you hover over one of these buttons, it will tell you its function. As we go through the toolbar, you will see many tools you can use to create your lesson. The first tool is an Insert button. This will allow you to insert past resources that you have created or insert resources from the marketplace. We will go over what the marketplace is shortly. Another useful element is the Text tool. The Text tool brings up a text box on the page. You are able to change the font size, and the location of the text box. Clicking on the gear symbol beside the text box will give you the options such as duplicate and delete. Another important element is the toolbox. This will give you a drop-down menu with many different options, including protractor, ruler, compass, a set square, a graphing calculator, a revealer, a spotlight, and an advanced option called widgets. The first option we will look at is the spotlight. When you select the spotlight, it will look like this. To change the size of the spotlight, click on the blue box at the bottom of the circle and drag it up to make it smaller or down to make it larger. To move the spotlight, click the center of the circle and move it to where you want it. The purpose of the spotlight is to highlight a certain question or picture without showing other information on the screen. To exit the spotlight, click on the X at the top right corner of the slide. The next option we will look at within the toolbox is the widgets. Within the widget option, you have the choice between many different spinners. The first is a 6-letter spinner. To input this widget, simply click on your choice and then choose whether to insert your widget onto the slide you are currently on or onto a new slide. I have chosen to put the 6-letter spinner on a new slide. To test out your spinner, find the preview button at the top of your screen. This will take you to your lesson preview. To test the spinner, simply click on the black arrow and watch the magic happen. When you are happy with your spinner, you may exit the lesson preview. The next element on the toolbar I will look at is the assessment tool. This will bring us to the assessment builder. To begin creating your assessment, you must first give your assessment a title. Once you have the title, you can now add some questions to your assessment. Find the Add button on the top left corner. You will be given many choices of assessment, ranging from multiple choice to long answer questions. I will walk you through a multiple choice assessment. You will start by typing in your question under the question text box. To type in the possible answers, scroll down to find the letters A and B. Type in the answers which you would like to see. To indicate which answer is correct, click the corresponding letter and that letter will turn blue. When you are satisfied with your multiple choice question, click the Save button at the top right corner of the screen. When you are finished creating your multiple choice assessment, click on the Exit button at the top left corner to leave the assessment builder. You will not be able to look at your assessment when editing your lesson, but your assessment will be live when you deliver your lesson and students are connected using their devices. Students will connect using the code given at the top right-hand corner. To give the assessment, you must click the Start Question Set, which will be on the card where your assessment is located. To exit your presenter, click Exit in the top. The last element of the toolbar is the Insert key. With the Insert key, you have the choice to add multiple resources to your lesson. You can upload files from your computer, or you can use resources from the internet. You can search the Classflow research pack, Bing, YouTube, or Bing web pages. The Classflow resource pack is a folder full of resources that are free to use. This gives us many options to choose from. When looking at the options, you can see a puzzle piece here. The puzzle piece means that this is an interactive resource that can be completed by the students on their own devices or together as a class on an interactive whiteboard. Click the resource you would like to use and in the top right corner, decide whether you would like the resource on a new slide or on the slide you are currently on. To test the resources you added, go to the Preview button at the top left. This will take you back to the lesson preview to test your resource. Click Let's Play. When you are satisfied with your interactive resource, exit Lesson Preview. Now I will show you how to create your own interactive resource. First, you must exit the lesson builder. You will be taken to the My Resources page. To create an interactive resource, click New, and in the drop-down menu, select Activity. This will take you to the Activity Builder. Here you can choose from a variety of activities that you can customize. My personal favorite is the word search. Select the activity that you want. Now you must fill in the activity properties. Once you have done that, click Done and you can begin customizing the activity. Since I chose the word search, I simply type in the words that I would like the students to search for. You can change the color scheme to whatever you like, and you can also change the activity background. You can use the default background, or you can use an image from your library, or you can create a custom background. When you are satisfied with your resource, click Preview at the top right. Here you can test out your activity. If you are happy, exit the preview at the top left, and click Save at the top right. Your activity has now been saved. Now you can exit the activity builder. Now you can see that your resource has been created. You can double click on the resource to edit it, or if you look to the right of the screen, you can click Deliver and choose which class you would like to send it to. To add this interactive activity to your lesson, you must first go to your lesson and click Edit Lesson. Go to the Insert tool, and from the drop-down menu, make sure you select My Resources. All of your interactive resources that you have created will appear. Choose the interactive activity that you want and click Insert in New Card. To make sure your interactive resource works, click Preview at the top of the screen and click Let's Play. Exit Preview to go back to your lesson. You now have most of the tools you will need to create your very own interactive lesson for your interactive whiteboard. To make things easier, Classflow gives you the option to download its desktop software. To do this, exit the lesson builder and go to Classflow homepage. Using the website like we have allows us to complete most tasks with Classflow, but downloading the software will help us use the interactive whiteboards to their fullest potential. If you wish to download the software, click the option to get Classflow Desktop. Depending on what operating system you are running, you will choose to either download the Mac or the Windows option. I will be downloading the Mac version. You will now choose to save the file. Now that you have downloaded the software, you must install it to your computer so that the fun can start. At the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a black circle with 3 white lines. Click the button and it will fan out, showing you its possible options. Going through the options, you will see a folder. This folder acts as My Resources did, like we used on the website. The next option is the interactive display. The option next to that is the interactive whiteboard. Then the photo option, followed by Settings, Classes, Sharing, Assessment, and Classflow homepage. This software will give you quicker access to Classflow and its many interactive options that can be used with your interactive whiteboards. Thanks for watching our tutorial. We hope you found this helpful.